Hello, it's Natalie. Welcome to your slow flow class from Venice, Italy. Let's begin with our feet about hip width apart. Swoop the arms up with a deep inhalation. Exhale, arms wing down. Inhale, swoop them back up. Exhale, gently down. Inhale up. And exhale back down. Next, we're going to bring our hands to our heart. Go ahead and step towards the front of your mat if you're not already. Sink your weight down into chair pose. Weight is in the heels, navel is in and up, shoulders relaxed. Take a deep inhale and exhale and hold. From here, we're going to keep the right leg front as we step the left leg back into a right lunge. Notice your breath. See if you can elongate it. Notice the stretch in the left hip, maybe in the calf as well. Bring your hands on your hips, straighten your right leg, hinge from the hips, lean forward and down you walk your hands. You might be able to be on the ground, you might be up on your shin, and your right knee might be bent, and that's fine. Notice where you feel the stretch in the hamstring. See if you can relax a little deeper into this pose with your next exhale. On your next inhale, bend your right knee. Swoop the arms up with the strength of your core and back. Holding this right lunge, take a deep inhale and exhale here. Then we're going to warrior prep that back left foot. So you're just making it meet the ground with your right arm in front and your left arm behind. If you look down at that right toe, you should be able to see it. If not, pull that right knee out. Beautiful. Now straighten that right knee again. Reach towards the front of you. Drop the right arm and ride it down towards your ankle or even the ground if you can. If you'd like, you can look up at the left hand. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Then on your next inhale, you're going to bend the right knee. Gently come on up like you're reaching towards the sky and find that warrior two. From here, you can either straddle your mat or go long ways on your mat. We're going to point both toes towards the front, hinge from the hips, and I'm going to mirror you. So your right arm is down now and your left arm is up towards the sky. If you want to bring the left arm behind your back, you can do so. Take a deep inhale, and with your exhale, see if you can twist more. Then on your next inhale, unravel that arm behind you, and then switch. The left arm is down and right arm is up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, see if you can twist back a little bit more, maybe bringing that arm behind your back. Then on your next inhale, unravel that arm behind your back. Place it down and crisscross your arms, grabbing your elbows and rocking side to side. If you can, walk your hands behind you. And from here, we're slowly gonna come on out of it. As you take a deep inhale, walk those hands forward, bend your knees. Make sure your knees are facing out as well as your toes. Only go as wide as it feels comfortable for you. And cactus the arms into a deep sumo squat. Wonderful for your medial glutes. Then now we're going to go on the left side, left warrior. So we're warrior prepping that back foot and pointing that knee forward as it's pulled out into left warrior. Try to relax your shoulders. You're doing great. Find your breath work. Then straighten that left knee, hands on the hips so you know that you're hinging from your hips and maintaining a flat back. reach out in front of you and drop the left arm as your right arm is up towards the sky. You might be higher or lower. Do what feels best for your body, but try to maintain a flat spine. So basically where my armpit is towards my right hip is nice and flat. If you're rounding, come up. From here, on your next inhale, imagine you're reaching up towards the sky. Go ahead and bend that left knee, square your chest to warrior one. Keep that back foot into a warrior prep position. Then from here, hands come onto the hips, gently straighten that left knee. Bend over from your hips all the way down nice and easy. And straddle that left foot. You might be on your left thigh or you might be on the ground. See if you can sink in with one exhalation. Then we're going to pivot that back right foot to face the front with your left toe. Notice the hamstring stretch. One more exhale, sinking in here. Then on your next inhale, you're going to gently bend that left knee. Come on up however it's comfortable. Arms come up to a left lunge. Relax those shoulders. Then bring the hands to your heart. Take a deep breath here. Then we're going to open back up, either straddling your mat here or going longwise, placing both hands on your inner thighs towards your knees. Let's drop your right shoulder as I'm mirroring you again now. Pushing in so you're getting an inner thigh stretch as well as a shoulder stretch. Inhale to the center, come up. Exhale, drop that left shoulder down as you push in and out of that left thigh. Inhale, coming to the center now. Arms come up towards the sky, straightening the legs, walking them together. Swan dive down, bending your knees as you need into a forward fold. Try to relax your head and jaw. And crisscross your arms, sinking in a little deeper as your hamstrings are stretched out from this practice. Allowing yourself to let go. Then with your next inhale, reverse swan dive up. Hands come to your heart. Beautiful. Then we're going to pick up, I'm going to mirror you, the left leg, stack it on top of the right, and sit down. If you need to hold on to something, you can do so, of course. Try to flex that left foot so that it helps keep your knee in alignment. Deep inhale, steady exhale. And we're going to cross the left leg over the right leg. Hands come on the hips and you go into a forward fold, stopping wherever you need to. Try to relax your head down, release into it. It's a good IT band stretch. If you walk a lot or run a lot or even have tight hips, this is a good one for you. Then whenever you're ready, on your next inhale, walk it on up safely. Uncross your legs, shake it out. Then from here, pick up that right leg as the weight goes on the left. Flex that foot, figure four, and sink your weight towards that back left heel. Chest is up, shoulders are relaxed. Take a deep, refreshing inhale here. And a smooth, calming exhale. Cross that right leg over the left. Hands come on the hips to remember to bend from the hips first. Then gently come on down to your forward fold, relaxing as much as you can comfortably. Allow yourself to completely let go with your next exhalation, deepening one last time in this forward fold. Then with your next inhalation, make it big and walk up your leg with your hands if you'd like to a standing position. Unravel those legs. And I'm just turning to the side so you can see me. We're going to go ahead and place the left leg down and grab your right ankle with your hand. If you need to place your leg on a wall behind you, you can do so. Try to keep your hips squared and kicking into that hand so it helps balance you out. Finding a drishti helps you focus and balance. A drishti is a place about 2 to 3 feet in front of you. Let's see if you can unleash that right leg and elongate the arms in front of you into Warrior 3. If this is too hard for you, you can obviously keep it lower. But we're going to switch now. Right leg down. Left leg comes up, prepping yourself for that warrior, grabbing the ankle, flexing the foot, keeping the knee facing down and the hips squared. Right arm goes out in front of you. As it's a counterbalance, you kick into that back left leg and lean forward until you find that perfect spot for you. And remember, this is a practice. It's not about perfection. Let's let go of that leg if you can. Reach in front of you, kick out that left leg to Warrior 3. Steady your breathing, bend that back left leg and place it down. Swoop the arms up, back, and behind you, and exhale, hinging from your hips into a swan dive down, relaxing your head, your neck, and crisscross those arms again as you dangle down. Notice your breathing, slowing it down. Let's walk your feet to downward facing dog here, dropping one heel down at a time, walking your dog. Then pick up that right leg, point the toes, holding it here in three-legged dog. Try to keep that right shoulder squared with your left as it wants to creep up. Feel free to roll around that right ankle. Then we're going to bend that right leg, place it back down, and switch for your left leg to come up towards the sky. Trying to keep that left shoulder down as it wants to reach up. And feel free to roll around your left ankle. Then gently bring it back down, walking your dog, gently dropping your knees onto fours to tabletop. Make sure your hips are under your knees, then sink your hips back into child's pose. If you prefer wild child with your knees out wide, go for it. Allow yourself to sink in and settle here for a few calming breaths. Try to relax your forehead down to the ground, or crisscross your arms, stacking your forehead on top. Notice your body now after the movement. A little bit warmer than you started, more stretched out. Now we're going to keep moving, coming on up. Take your time into a seated position. Then gently come onto your back with your knees bent, heels under your knees. Your neck is relaxed with your head on the ground and upper back presses into the ground as you lift your hips up, making sure to tilt your chin up towards the sky so that you're not kinking your neck down. Great inversion. And if you'd like to, you can grab your hands behind you and roll back the shoulders for a deeper chest stretch. This is great for bringing fresh oxygenated blood to your brain, as well as work your lower back muscles. Gently come on out of it. Bring those knees into your chest, rocking side to side. Then we're going to drop both knees over to the left and your right hand comes out to the right. If this is too much of a stretch for you, keep that right hand on your right chest. Right now, try to sink in, let go, relax. Slow down your exhalations, making them longer than your inhalations. Then gently bring the knees up into the center, then over to the other side. With your next exhale, see if you can twist a little further, sinking into this nice lower lumbar spinal twist. And as you inhale, maybe you feel a little bit more of a stretch in your chest, shoulder, or back. One more deep breath here. Exhale, sink in. Good. Then on your next inhale, squeeze your core, bring the knees into your chest and rock side to side. Then we're going to kiss the feet together and drop the knees out into butterfly. If you'd rather elongate your legs, you can for restorative, or you can keep it here with me. Start to allow your body to feel heavier with every exhale, and lighter with every inhale. Now envision yourself in a peaceful place, surrounded by the things you love. And for the next few moments, let your breath carry you into that place. Go ahead and take a deep inhalation in and out. Maybe wiggle the fingers and toes and turn on to the right side. Sinking in for a moment of stillness here. Then gently, with the strength of your arms, when you're ready, come to a nice tall seat. And go ahead and think of one thing that you are extremely grateful for in this moment. Bring your hands together in prayer. Breathe in and thank it. And exhale out. May you find a lot more beautiful things to be grateful for. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.